So this is the first part of video, and the first cycle is haplontic life cycle. So haplontic, as its name is suggesting, life cycle in which haploid phase is dominant. So this life cycle is found in Odagonium, Spirogyra, and also in Chlamydomonas. So in this life cycle start from a plant body, and this plant body here in haplontic life cycle is gametophyte. So you can say a gametophytic plant body is there. If it is gametophytic, then it is haploid. A haploid plant body is there, and inside in this body gametangium, sexual organs are produced, and these gametangium, these are also haploid, produces gametes. These gametes may be isogamous or maybe anisogamous, maybe same type or maybe different type. Then these gametes will fuse by process of fertilization, and they will form a zygote. That is 2N. So this zygote after formation immediately will divide by meiosis, or you can say here zygotic meiosis will occur, and it will produces 4 spores that are called meiospores. These meiospore then germinate and form gameto. Each meiospore then will germinate and form gametophytic body. So this is haplontic life cycle. In this life cycle, you can see that all the events or all the phases are haploid. This is haploid, gametangium is also haploid, main body is haploid, gametangium is also haploid, sexual reproductive organ. Gametes are also haploid, spores are also haploid, and then gametophytic also haploid. But the single body, only zygote is haploid. And this zygote here is not a multicellular structure, it is a unicellular structure, unicellular cell, diploid unicellular cell. So here true alteration of generation is not occurring. We can say that true alteration of generation is occurring if this body is multicellular and this body is also multicellular, means haploid or diploid, both body have multicellular structure, then we call it a true alteration of generation. So here is only unicellular zygote is diploid. So in this phase, in this life cycle, haploid phase is dominant. So this is called haplontic life cycle. This life cycle, this 4 spore will form gametophytic plant body. This is for homosporous species. If species is heterosporous, homosporous means spores are of same type, all 4 spores are of same type. But in case of heterosporous, spores are of different type. These 2 spores are of different and these are different. So these 2 spores here in case of heterosporous will form female gametophyte, and these 2 spores will form male gametophyte. Then they will form gametangium, female gametangium, female gametangium, male gametangium. Then from there, female gamete, from their male gamete, then they will fuse, then there will be formation of zygote. So this is for heterosporous. If species is heterosporous, then out of 4 spores that are formed by meiosis of zygote will form female gametophyte. Out of 4 spores, 2 will form female gametophyte and 2 will form male gametophyte. So this is haplontic life cycle. Here simply plant body is a gametophyte, that is haploid. It forms gametangium. Inside gametangium, gametes are produced, maybe same or maybe different type. They will fuse by fertilization and then zygote is formed. Then zygote immediately after formation will divide by meiosis and form 4 spores. If it is homosporous, then all 4 spores are of same type. They will form a gametophytic plant body. If the species is heterosporous, then 2 will form female gametophyte, 2 will form male gametophyte, and the rest of cycle will be the same. So this is first cycle, that is haplontic life cycle of algae.